DC Scores is an after-school program for elementary and middle school students throughout the District of Columbia, primarily in under-resourced schools. It was started by a middle school teacher who realized that her students had nothing to do in the afternoon after school, and so she started a soccer team for them. And then the winter came around and they couldn't play soccer, so she thought, I got to keep them engaged. So she started writing poetry. So our program is soccer and spoken word expression. And if you're going to be on the soccer team, you also do the poetry part.
First and foremost, we are about creating poet athletes. And a poet athlete to us means many things. Poet athletes are activists, allies, advocates. They're people who care about both physical health and mental health. So it's this mind, body, soul, whole child after-school program that we've been doing for about 30 years now.
A part of DC Scores' mission is to make sure that we're building confidence in our students, to make sure that not only they're good on the field, but that they're also good in the classroom and good in life.
I've seen kids that have come into our program that have been struggling emotionally, socially as well, be able to use poetry as an avenue to blossom.
DC Scores has created a community, a hub of trust, of family, of support. It's raising the bar of equity and allowing kids across the city to meet each other, to greet each other, to learn about difference. It's just a really powerful program that brings unity.
Seeing your impact and seeing how these children's lives are really changed by being there, that's been a big driver of change and something I feel like is just so important and unique about this organization.
The children who are maybe what they call the problem children in the day are the ones that express themselves the most during poetry.
I got into it originally because I'm a soccer guy. I was interested in the growth of soccer in the inner city minority communities. But as I got involved with DC Scores, this combination of spoken word poetry and soccer is incredibly powerful.
You see, we got royalty flowing through our veins. That's why I never say school is a game. Now, as the Fresh Prince of DC, there are some things that you should hear.
Man, oh man, the world starts spinning, the room gets hot. Can't you feel what I felt when my head throbbed nonstop and I started visualizing the scene until I actually seen the news.
If I get gunned down in the middle of the street, I don't want to be a hashtag. That won't support my family. I don't want to be a RIP, a 4L, or never forget, because at the end of the day, we always forget. I don't want to be a hashtag. I want to be remembered.
DC Scores covers the cost of everything. The participants pay nothing. And so in addition to having coaches, writing coaches, as well as soccer coaches, we have to find both volunteers to run events and we have to do fundraising so that we can pay for all this. And with 3,000 kids in, I don't know, about 35 different schools, that's a lot. Ever since I got out of college, I've been through several iterations of my career, and living just for myself doesn't cut it. We don't talk about the players or the team. We talk about the poet athletes. And I've just seen the power of the program in what we do. And I don't know how else to state it, but it's given purpose to my life here in Washington, D.C.